live.
Woohoo!
Hello and welcome everyone to the Joyful Yarnivores. My name is Cynthia with Cynthia's Joyful Creations, and this beautiful other being on this screen with me right here, this wonderful person right there is Trish with the Purple Yarnivore. I'm letting you speak a moment.
Hello, everyone. I'm so happy that everyone here is joining. And if you're catching this on the replay, hello. And I have some things to show tonight that I'm really excited about. And if we have time, I'm going to show them all. But an hour could go by so fast. And if I can't get it on tonight, maybe the following week. So I'm really excited.
So this has been about a month now, I guess, Trish. I think this is like maybe this might be the fourth or fifth live we've done as the Joyful Yarnivores. But bear with us. We're still getting all of this down and getting adjusted to what we really want to do with this hour and what we want to try and bring to you guys. Just bear with us. We're so glad you're here. So real quickly, we want to welcome in Jen is here with us. Hello, sweet Jen. And also we have Hooked by Doneen. Thank you for coming in. Megan's here with us. Wanda is here with us. Angela is here with us. And everyone is saying hello to each other. Thank you for that, welcoming each other in. And Angela says, finally able to sit down and do a little peaceful crocheting. Woo woo. Jen says it takes a while for those dino arms to push the buttons. Laugh out loud. Are you talking about us? Yeah, because you made that comment before we came on. Yes, Trish and I were taking just a few minutes to get caught up with each other and see what was going on with each other over the last week. It's been a crazy week for both of us, so we are so sorry. But I love that. That was cute, Jen. Those little dino arms. Let's see who else we have here. Lisa with Lisa Knits is here with us. Welcome in, my friend. And let's see. Angela says, you're just keeping it real. I just love the company. Oh, thank you, Angela. Mayor's here with us. Seed Faith Homestead is here with us. Says, hello, Cynthia and Trish. Welcome in. Stephanie is here. She says, hi, everyone. Lurking while also watching Sandy's live. Yes, that is going on at the same time. And for those of us that are here right now, we have to catch Sandy's replay. And just tell them you're coming in on a Joyful Yarnivore raid in the replay. Everyone's still saying hello to each other. Susan Burke is here with us. Hello, Susan. Welcome in.
Hello, everybody.
Susan says, I am parking while watching spring. I am parking while watching spring. I'm not sure exactly what that means. Lisa says it is 12:10 p.m. on a Friday afternoon.
Oh, nice.
Thrill. Hey, Lisa, speaking of Australia, I had a little clip that popped up on my phone, and it said, I think it was close to Melbourne, if I'm remembering correctly. There was a restaurant and the ceiling collapsed in because of the flooding that's going on. Is that anywhere near you? That I understand, Jen. Okay. She was parking while listening to Spring the Fiber Enthusiast. Thank you, Jen. Hello, Tiffany, and welcome in. Tiffany says, hello, everyone in the chat. I hope you have all had a great week so far. Thank you for that, Tiffany. Mare says, hi, Seed. I am Mare, and what is your name? And hopefully you are getting ready to sprout for spring. That is cute. All right, so what's in everybody's cups? What are you drinking tonight? What are you drinking, Trish?
I am, again, using my Princess Bride cup.
Yay!
And drinking my Walmart coffee and creamer. I
am drinking out of the mug that Mr. Joyful got me for Valentine's. And I am drinking Peach Paradise green tea. Yum, yum.
That sounds delicious.
It is good, actually. Lisa says, okay. No, we don't have floods in Melbourne, but the floods are in New South Wales and Queensland. Wow. Well, everyone, please keep them in your prayers. I remember when the flood came to South Carolina, we were like so shocked that something like that would happen to us because nothing like that's ever happened to South Carolina. And then not only did it happen once, it turned around and happened twice.
Oh, wow.
So, yes. And it was right here near us. Megan says, it is cold tonight, around 48 degrees. It is very cold for us. And as all of our Northern Joy friends will pick on us, Megan, that is not cold, but to us, it is very cold.
Oh, my gosh. We had a day where it was like 50 degrees and a really just the faintest breeze and the sun was out. And I'm like, I'm out here in my t-shirt, you know. Oh, this is so nice and warm. It feels so good.
And here I am bundled up in lots of layers. Everyone's still saying hello. Thank you for welcoming each other in. Lisa says she is drinking Pepsi Max. Tiffany is saying hello to Seed Faith Homestead. Angela says sugar-free cafe mocha, aka hot chocolate made with decaf coffee. That actually sounds really good. Hello, Margie. Welcome in. All right. Seed Faith says, my name is Linda, and yes, I am ready for spring. So, Trish, I'm going to let you and start leading everybody off with what's on your hook. Because I'm going to grab Linda's name. I've got her name and YouTube channel in my Excel spreadsheet, but I never had her real name, so I'm going to write that down. And I think we've said hello to everyone new that has come in. Real quick, Mare says, my husband loved the Princess Bride movie and enjoyed quoting that movie, Trish. And Susan says, I am drinking a caramel macchiato on ice from Starbucks. Oh my gosh, that is really good. Angela says, it's in my snowman mug, and I just realized it has joy printed on the front and center. Yay! I'm going to tell y'all something. I just bought me another joy mug. It's here Saturday. So be prepared to see a new joy mug next week. Susan says she is working on her luck of the draw. And I cannot wait to see those when you guys have finished. Y'all were talking about that last week. And I hope somebody will send Trish and I pictures to our email so we can see it. Or you can come up on my live tomorrow night at 7 and share with everybody. Hint, hint. Grandma Anna is here. Welcome in, Grandma Anna. I was just talking about you and your family with Todd earlier, telling him that I saw a picture of little man Chase on Facebook, and he was sitting on the floor playing with buckets and stacking them up. And it just made my heart smile to see his smile. So he looks like he's doing pretty good since coming home from the hospital. So I am praying that numbers are staying leveled and where they need to be, and he continues to keep doing better. Tiffany says, I keep telling myself to go make a cup of tea, but I keep finding other things to do instead. Ugh, just stop. Just stop and go make your tea. Linda says, that sounds so good. And hello, Seeing Stitches Creations. Welcome in. It's so good to have you here. Is there a first name that we can put together with your channel for you? She says, hi, everybody in the chat. What's up? What's up? What's up? Hello, host. Good evening. Good evening to you. Connie is here with us. Hello, Connie. She says, hi, Cynthia and Trish. How are you doing this evening? I'm going to let Trish take over in just a minute. And Connie's saying hello to everyone. Lisa says, yes, New South Wales have had people evacuate from their homes. Oh my gosh, we just definitely need to keep praying for them and everything that is going on in the Ukraine as well. Anna says, I thought of the best idea for next series to watch, Downtown Abbey. I will be making that video very, very soon, Anna. It will probably come out the very 1st of April. So keep that in mind and you can add that to it. I have not seen it yet, but I have it flagged to watch. That would be something good. Susan says, I made beef stew today and bear claws. We're all going to Susan's.
I know, right?
Stephanie said, I'm not sure what that is. Sosa in my cup, S-O-S-A. Sosa in my cup and a modified Battenberg blanket on my hook. I have not heard of neither one of those. So please enlighten us.
Battenberg blanket.
You've heard of that blanket?
No, but Battenberg sounds familiar.
She says a Battenberg blanket is on her hook. Mare says, welcome, Linda. Spring is my favorite season. I love the longer days and seeing plants bloom. Amen, Mare. Amen. Spring just brings so much fun and joy and giggles and just good feelings. Connie says, Cynthia, I'll be sending you an email tomorrow. Okay. And I've still got to follow up with our conversation from our last email, Connie. I'm trying to get Todd to look into all that with me because I was telling him about it and not to go into too much detail right here, but he was kind of leery with me a little bit. But if nothing more, then maybe we can exchange phone numbers and chat. All right. Anna is drinking coffee. Megan says, the pollen is already in the highs here. Yes, but this rain we got this past week, I'm hoping has washed a good bit of that away. All right. Got everyone still saying hello to everyone. Seeing Stitches Creation says, I just had some chamomile tea and some chicken and waffles for dinner. Yummy. That does sound
yummy.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We are going to your house, Susan's house. It's just a potluck dinner. We're
gonna make our rounds, you know.
We're gonna make the rounds. Hello, my sweet adopted son, Trayvon. He says, hey to all and God bless. God bless you too. All right. Grandma Anna says, much love, Cynthia and Trish. Love the hat, Trish. I said the same thing. Okay. I'm about to really hush. I was trying to catch up in the chat, but I am just going to do this, and I'm just going to let Trish take over for a moment. I must have missed what Susan said, Trish, real quick. She says it was a buy one, get one free. Oh, was she talking about her drink? All right. Go ahead and take the floor, Trish.
Okay, so I'm going to talk about what's on the hook, right? Okay, so the first thing on my hook is this summer. I was going to make it a top, but actually, no, I'm just going to make it like a summer sweater. And I am using...
Huh? Talk about your hat first. Everyone loves your hat, so talk about your hat first.
I knitted this hat. Okay, I just knitted it extra long and cinched it at the top. And then I put a removable pom-pom on it, a snap pom-pom. And this is Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn. And it's a purple colorway. Like, let me see if I can come closer. It's a purple colorway because, you know, I'm a purple lover, in case no one could guess that by my name. And so I just knitted it, and I love this hat so much. And I finished this. This is beginning of winter, I think. It's been a couple months. So I was on a big knitting, let's knit hats kick, and I knit several of them. Then, let's see, this I am working on. I found this stitch in my stitch book, and I'm working on like a spring cardigan. And this is what it looks like. And I'll bring it closer because it's like little houses almost. Like, I don't know if you can see. It's like little houses. It's so cute. Like little houses. Where's my words? Like they're there, but they're not there. But yeah, this I am using the Yarn Bee Dazzling yarn. I don't think Hobby Lobby carries it anymore, but this is the colorway Pool. So yeah, I got this last year at their big clearance sale. It was $1.49, you know. But yeah, it's got different colorways in it. It goes from like really light to dark and variegated type colors. It's so pretty, and I love it so much. So that's the main thing on my hook. I mean, I've got some other projects going, but I'm mostly focused on this one right now and the poncho, which I just want to make an announcement because I haven't uploaded the video yet, but I'm actually making the Stearns poncho for like my make along, crochet along, whatever. I'm actually making that a 2-month project because the entire project is extended single crochets. Okay, so I want to do the project, but it feels like it's going to take forever to do. So I decided to make it a 2-month project instead of a 1-month project. So we have all of March and all of April to get it done. I have a finished object. Oh my God, I love it so much. I wear it like every day except for today. But if you remember, I think last week I showed the Mary Maxim Super Soft yarn that I got. And one of the colorways was called Sand. Well, I got this done. And I made the sleeves about, elbow length. Maybe just an inch past elbow length. And y'all, I love this sweater so, so much. Like, so, so much. So this is what it looks like. This is how that colorway worked up. If I can get it in the picture. But yeah, this is what it looks like. This is how that colorway worked up. If I can get it in the picture. 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 If I can get it in the p But I wear this like almost every single day. This is how it turned out. Oh, I love this sweater so much. So much. Anyway, so that's like my finished object for the week. I don't think I finished anything else. Also, I have like a jewel toned colorway from this same yarn, the Mary Maxim Soft. And I'm excited. I got my crochet stitch Bible in. Woo woo!
I love that book.
And then on top of that, because I liked the crochet stitch Bible, I went and got the Stitch Collection Filet Crochet, same author, Betty Barnden. And it's along the same lines. It's got all kinds of beautiful filet patterns. One of the ones I am really in love with because I love elephants. It's my favorite animal in the entire world. And I don't know if you'll be able to see it all that well, but look at that filet pattern. I'm just dying inside. I love it so much. I gotta do that. And it looks like it's more of a border type thing, but I don't care. I don't care. I love it. And I'm going to figure out how to make it into a blanket. And then my second favorite in this book is this butterfly fillet pattern.
So I have to tell y'all that when Trish showed me that book, after she got the crochet Bible, she's an enabler. She is awful. She's awful, I tell you. My book should be here Monday. All right. It's all back to you.
Or you.
Nope.
Okay, so I got those 2 books and I plan to, I got my premiere order in today. And I didn't have a chance to show you yet, Cynthia. But Doris from Rose Cottage Studios, she was showing some yarn that I wanted. And I went on there to get it, and I told myself I was only going to order that yarn. And then I kind of fell off the cliff into the clearance ravine, and I almost died there.
Oh, no.
And I got some yarn. So on Premiere, they had their Chow Baby yarn. And it's
never even heard of that.
Chow Baby. And it's really soft. Since this package is opening up anyway, I'll just pull it out. But it's a lightweight number 3. And I don't think it's anti-pilling, but it's 70% acrylic and 30% nylon, and it's called Chow Baby. It's 557 yards, and it's kind of like this long, skinny skein, but that's what it's called, Chow Baby. And I got 2 of the colorway gray. It's like a really light gray. And then I got 2 pink. So I got this really pretty pink and gray colors.
Those are pretty.
So 4 skeins total of that. And then they had another
blanket.
Huh?
That would make a cute elephant blanket.
It would. And then I had, while I was half dead in the ravine of clearance, I also clung to life on the Rosetti yarn.
Oh, wow.
And this colorway is called Dahlia. And that's what it looks like. It kind of has that shimmer and it's kind of fuzzy and it's really pretty. It's a lightweight number 3. It is 60% viscose, 20% acrylic, 20% fine merino wool superwash. And it's really soft.
Viscose?
And it feels, huh?
You said viscose?
Yeah, it's viscose.
Oh, visco. I've never heard of that either. What is that?
Viscose, I don't know.
Is it like a wool?
I thought it was kind of like a bamboo-ish kind of thing. I don't know. But viscose, acrylic, and superwash merino.
Spell it.
And, huh?
Spell it.
Sell it?
No, spell. Spell.
Oh, which one?
The viscose.
Viscose.
You said B or V?
V is in Victor.
Okay. Yeah, because Google was correcting me. I was going to look it up.
Oh, okay.
It
I
says,
thought you were testing my spelling skills. I'm like, it's right here on the labels.
no. It says it's a type of rayon. It's a rayon fabric or fiber made from viscose. It's kind of like a tough cotton. So bamboo-ish was a good reply. So good job.
It's squishy. It's squishy and it's light and fluffy. And it's got a halo. Anyway, Rosetti Yarns Merino Mist. And I got 8 of these. And now on to the good stuff. The stuff that pulled me out of the ravine. So I got 2 cakes. This is where I was enabled by Doris from Rose Cottage Studios. Okay. This is her doing. I just think you should know that. So I went and got some Premier Momenti. I was not a fan of most of the colors, but I really liked this colorway, and this is what it looks like: purple, green, blue, turquoise, and blue. And this is a medium weight number 4, 58% cotton, 42% acrylic. It is chain spun, and it is really pretty. I got 2 of these. They are 437 yards a piece. So I got 2 of those. And then again, with the enabling from her, see, I get enabled and I just pass it on to the next person. That's right. I do to others what was done to me. I was enabled, therefore I enable. Anyway, I got 3 of this Premier Butterfly yarn. That's the front of the label. And it is a lightweight number 3, 100% anti-pilling acrylic. You can machine wash, warm, tumble dry. 546 yards. And it is so pretty. It's got these colors here, like blue and the light blue and the green and the rose, but mostly it's that yellow in the middle. So here's the color chart for it. And this one was my favorite color out of all of them. And I got 3 of these because I want to do something fantastical. I don't know, maybe make a sweater or something with it, or a spring top, or maybe a shawl. I like making shawls, but I don't really wear them. So there's a little bit of a conflict there. So yeah, that's and if y'all know Amber Allen from Fostering Crochet, if you watch her videos, she dropped like 1 million bags of yarn off at the local Goodwill. The Goodwill near where she lives. And I think she dropped them, I want to say Sunday, and I called Monday to see if they've been put out for sale yet. And they hadn't at the time I called. And I thought, gosh, today's my only day off. Well, it's my day off. And then I have to work for the next 2 days. And by the time I get off work, Goodwill's going to be closed. And then the next time I can get them would be Thursday. And they're probably all going to be gone. Well, today's Thursday. And there was still like 7 bags left out of much more than that. So I'm not going to show all of that because it would take the whole hour. But I got me some, like 4 bags. Like, and just to show you the size of one of these bags, okay? So this is the size of one of the bags. Okay.
Wow.
So we're just going to compare it to my head. Okay.
A lot of yarn.
And this bag was only $12.88. And there's a lot of cute yarns in the bag that I'm like really excited. Some scrap yarn too, you know, that I can add to the scrap yarn that I already have. And do like maybe some granny squares or make a scrap blanket or whatever. But there's a lot of nice yarns in there. And I was like, I couldn't afford to get the last 3 bags. Otherwise, I would have came home with 7. But I got the 4 that I liked the most. And I left 3. So if you live in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, go to the Mount Vernon store and you will find 3 more bags of amber yarn. Anyway, it was a blast. It was a blast going in there and getting that stuff. Oh my God. See, I have so much to share this week. Check this out. I got a crochet blanket there too. I got a crochet blanket, and Mare might actually really like this one. I think it feels like Karen Simply Soft. Okay. And I can't be tall enough. Well, maybe I can just get my butt up for a minute. Hold on. Let me see if I can get up and show this blanket. But I have so much crap on the floor right now. Okay, so which way is it? Okay. Oh, I'm stepping on it now. Okay. So check this out.
That is cute. Mare would like that too.
That's what I was saying. Mare might like this.
Yeah.
And the kitties, these kitties are cluster stitches. But I got this blanket, or Afghan, whatever you want to call it, with kitties all over it, for $4.88. And it is super soft. I'm pretty sure it's Karen Simply Soft yarn, because that's what it feels like. That's what it really feels like. It's Karen Simply Soft. So yeah, today was a day, let me tell you. Anyway, I think that's all I have to share.
So I was trying to read through the chat a little bit, and everyone is sharing that Battenberg is a type of lace. So it would be like a really lacy blanket. So that sounds really beautiful. And Angela said that she is currently working on her make-along poncho with your channel. She says she's only on row 21, but she's loving the stitch and color change of the yarn, although it's still outside of her normal color choices. And she's using cupcake yarn in the color clown color. And Mayor says, Susan, please share how you make bear claws. And then I am still not certain on Seeing Stitches Creations if your name is Marshali or Marshallee, because I actually saw both in the chat. So please help me know which one it is. But she said, on my hook right now is a mosaic that I am working on. I made a lot of mistakes, but I am learning as I go. It's turning out great, and I've had some help. Yes, mosaic is very tough, but oh my gosh, so rewarding. It's time-consuming, but rewarding.
One of these days, I'm going to do mosaic. One of these days.
Well, the only mosaic I've done is in those little pouch purses. And it'll be some time before I expand out of that because Miss Sylvia opened up the door and I think I'm up to 11 pouch purses that I have to make for Joy friends from the live that are like, make me one, make me one. So I have a list of names. I'm not going to show them, but anyway. So I have 11 of those to make. So that will be my extent of mosaic for probably 2022. Grandma Anna says she's still working on her fairy cloak. That is going to be so beautiful when she's done. Hello, Racine says, love the color of your hat, Trish. And
thank you.
Miss Linda from Seed Faith Homestead says she also loves it. So again, I don't 100% know for sure the name of Seeing Stitches Creations, and I just dropped my project on the floor. But she says, Miss Cynthia, it is 46 degrees here in Lawrenceville, Georgia. And she says, I met you on Alicia's live. Oh, I do remember that. Oh my gosh, yes, yes. Well, welcome. I'm so glad you are here. Please help me with your name. I think I wrote down Marshallee that day. So maybe that is correct. But I think you put Marshallee. So please help me with that. Megan was saying that looks so good, Trish. Not sure which one of those projects of yours she was talking about. Mare says, Trish, that's my favorite style of hat to knit. No DP ends.
That's right.
And then Anna said triangles. Tiffany says, that's cute. It does look like a little house, talking about the blanket you're working on. Is it a blanket or a shawl? Was it a blanket or a shawl?
It's actually going to be, I was going to make it a summer top.
That's
but
right.
I decided to make it like a sweater instead. So this is the back panel.
That is pretty. And it does look like little houses. Gosh, that is so pretty.
I love this yarn.
I love that colorway. All right. Jen says, pool is what I made my top in from your pattern.
Ah.
Susan says she needs a tutorial when you're done, please. Susan does love your tutorials.
That's so sweet.
Sorry. I was trying to pick up my hook before I ran over it with the wheelchair because it's a furls hook, but it's only plastic, and my wheelchair would have snapped it in half. Let's see here. speaking of the wheelchair, Mr. Joyful and I decided that Saturday, since we were calling it our date day, because it's been a while, and part of that, we are going to look at possibly getting me a computer chair so I can graduate out of the wheelchair. Yay!
Woohoo!
Racine said she saw little houses too, and they're beautiful. And she loved the colors of the sweater. That is one of my favorite colors too, Racine. It's sand. And I looked and looked for it on Mary Maxim, and somehow I overlooked it. But I will be going back tonight to look at it, because I have a coupon that, regardless of my order price, I can get free shipping until midnight tonight. So I'm going to be looking at that. I love that sand color that she did that sweater in. I love the sweater itself.
I am so in love with it.
On that one. Just saying, hint, hint.
What?
You need to do a tutorial on that sweater. Just saying.
I think the next time I take vacation from work, I'm going to have to spend a whole week just doing one tutorial after another and just like schedule them to be posted to my channel.
Grandma Anna agrees with me. She says you'll be making a tutorial for the beautiful sweater, right? Mm-hmm. I agree. Angela says, love the sweater, Trish. Is that your design? And it was. Trayvon says, well made. Really do have the talent for it. Yes, Trish, you are very talented.
Thank you.
Anna says, whoop, whoop. Lisa's still with us. She's listening while having lunch. Mare says, it's cute. Tiffany says, oh, wow, that is cute. Megan gave butterflies. This is probably going back to when you were in the filet book.
Oh.
Mare says, laugh out loud, too funny. Let's see. They might have been talking about your kitty blanket too, because Megan mentioned kitty chill with the cat. Mara says a tuxedo kitty. I love black cats. Shh. My bad. Actually, I love all cats. Yes, you do. And they love you. Hello, Candy Miss Chocolate is here. Do you guys all see her channel name change there? I told her that movie night, everyone is going to fall in love with her new channel name. Because, you know, it was Noodly Bits too, and now it is Miss Chocolate, her official name.
That is cool.
And Lisa said, Trish, I love the gorgeous color yarn that you got.
Thank you.
I do too, Mare. She says, I love pink and gray together, especially for baby girl things. Those colors would make a pretty elephant blanket. Wanda says, Michaels is carrying that now, but they are charging $11.99 per skein. Premier is a lot cheaper. And then Trayvon says, well, gotta go. Duty calls. Good night to all. Love you, Miss Cynthia. Love you too. Hope you have a good night at work. Susan says the pink and gray yarn is what ply, please?
What ply?
Mm-hmm.
It's a light 3-weight.
Okay.
So however many plies that is.
And Linda says she loves that yarn.
It's soft.
It looks soft. Mare says it's a man-made synthetic, not like cotton. It is lightweight. She's probably talking about when we were talking about the
viscose.
Yeah, the viscose. Yes, thank you. Susan says, I want some of that. How much did it cost? I'm not 100% sure which yarn you're asking her. So let her know. She will answer that. Hello, Nancy. Welcome in. And Susan says, can you give me the link for that yarn, Trish?
The Chow Baby?
I'm not sure. She's going to have to tell us. We got away from the chat.
It's all on Premier's website.
And Tiffany says, love Amber Allen. I had not ever heard of Amber until Trish brought her up here last Thursday. And I did watch some of her videos this week. And I have to say, I am definitely an Amber Allen fan. I definitely leave her videos with a lot more joy than what I went in with. She made me laugh so hard. Oh my gosh.
She'll talk about anything. It's like, look, this is real life, and I'm just going to be real, and
Well, Mayor's giving you a yarn whipping. She says, hey, Trish, on your last live, you said you're only buying yarn if you had a purpose.
I do. I have a purpose for this yarn. Elephant blanket. Sweater. Conflicted. And this, because it's anti-pilling, this will make a really nice stuff. Oh my gosh. It's just a matter of, okay, I got 3 or 4 patterns in mind. Which one do I want to use this for? It's one of those things. So there's a plan, Stan. Which plan?
You get her, Mayor. You get her. All right. Anna's talking about your sweater, but she said, wow, nice. Oh, wait. No, it wasn't about the sweater. She says, wow, nice size bag. Talking about the yarn you got from Goodwill.
Oh, yeah.
Tiffany says, she said she went back the next day to see if her yarn had been shelved, and they were selling them for like $12. She said she almost bought her own yarn back. Laugh out loud.
Yeah, that's Amber made a short video, one of the shorts. And she's like, I almost bought my own yarn back. It was funny.
Mayor said, Anna said, shh, Mayor, laugh out loud. Talking about you, Trish. Lisa says, gorgeous color yarn from Amber. And Mayor says, too funny. Anna says, my thrift store never has yarn. The only time I've ever found yarn in a thrift store or Goodwill, I left it there.
Ours has yarn sometimes. Like, the Walmart brand yarn? What is it? Basics? Home Basics? Or they had a skein of it, okay? So, like, you go to Walmart, and you could get a skein for, like, $2.50, $3. And they were trying to sell that same skein at the Goodwill for, like, $4.50. And I'm like, I don't think so.
Right.
Because I could go to Walmart and get a brand new skein of it. Because it felt like it could be brand new. It could have been slightly used. I don't know. But I'll just go to Walmart and get a brand new skein for cheaper than what they were selling it at Goodwill. Are you kidding me? It's Walmart yarn, okay? Like, why are you trying to sell it for more than Walmart does?
Well, I have to tell you, the one time that I found that yarn, Todd actually found it, and he brought it to me, and it had mold on it. Like, it had black mold and fuzzy mold. Yeah. And so I said, yeah, that's okay. It's got mold on it. Well, there was a Goodwill person stocking stuff on the shelf, and they were like, well, duh, it's yarn. You can wash it. And I was just like, that's okay.
Yeah, I just would be like, that's okay, because this is a special kind of, yeah, I don't think so. Not if it's black mold. And not all yarns can be washed and dried, thank you.
No, it can't. It can't.
But mostly we always get a lot of crochet thread, which I don't use, or people just drop off grandma's little tiny balls of scrap yarn, just not good yarn.
So I just need to come shop Goodwills in the north, because I'm just going to tell you, in the south, I have never found really decent yarn. Like I said, I've only seen it that one time in a Goodwill. Never. I mean, it must be just like one of them bless your heart kind of things, because I just don't ever find. I'm having a hard time finding yarn in our Dollar Trees. I mean, I still would pay $1.25 for it if I could find it, but ours just don't have it. And one day my friend says, it's there. I just got some. So Todd went that afternoon to look for me. There was none. I mean, I guess as soon as they shelve it, it's gone.
Well, my Dollar Trees, they had some yarn, but not as much as they used to. I don't know if they're just trying to slowly weed it out. And if it wasn't for Amber, I wouldn't be able to find any good yarn. I wouldn't be able to find any good yarn in the Goodwills. And Salvation Army, I don't even see crochet thread there. I went to a Salvation Army last week. There wasn't even crochet thread. I'm like, what is this? What is this? Because you can always find crochet thread.
Everyone is commenting how much they love your kitty cat blanket. And Mare said, I have a live kitty blanketing my leg. Stephanie said, YouTube tutorial for a Battenberg blanket. Sorry, distracted by the other live. Joined solid granny squares. That is okay. Bless you.
Thank you. I don't know where that came from.
Angela says, just try the mosaic mug rug. Super simple. So let me tell you something. This past Monday on Butterfly Dreams with Butterfly Dreams Creations with Jeannie. I just call her Butterfly Dreams. But anyway, Miss Jeannie did a tutorial on a mosaic mug rug. And I did not get to do it with her because I was busy working on your poncho make-along. And I'm going to talk about that in just a minute. So I commented to her that I wasn't making it. But I do want to make that, Angela. And so she showed how to do it on Monday's live, but she did say she's going to do a tutorial. So I am hoping to get a lot of my projects done. So by the time that tutorial comes out, I can do it. So that is exciting. So I might do one more mosaic something in 2022.
I owe my coworker a mug rug for her to put her mugs and stuff on.
Mare says mosaic is so addictive. Be careful what you ask for, Trish. Everyone is saying hello to Candy and that they love her new channel name. Okay. Thank you, Jen. So she was letting me know that our channel Joy Friend, Seeing Stitches Creations, is Marcia Lee. So thank you for that, Jen. And I am making that. I'm adding that right now. So sweet. All
so
right.
Guess what? It's like 8 o'clock already.
I know. We need to hurry.
We need to get the question of the night out.
Now and show what's on my hook. So I'm not trying to ignore. Oh, I have to say hello to somebody really quickly. I just scrolled down a little bit. My sweet friend Miguel is here. Welcome in, Miguel. How are you? Says, hi, Cynthia, Trish, and everyone. I'm laying down listening, still battling the sea, but did an update video today. I will go check that out, Miguel. I love you, Miguel. I am so sorry. You've been sick for quite some time, my friend. I just blew you some fairy dust. You got to get better. Oh my gosh. Hugs, hugs, my friend. You guys, you know what? Let me see real quick. I've got this. I'm going to drop Miguel's link. You guys have got to go check out his channel. He is amazing. You talk about somebody that will just truly make your heart smile from the inside out. Here we go. All right. I probably should put whose link this is.
I hope you feel better, Miguel.
Yes. All right. So his chat name is his chat name. I saw the word chat at the bottom of my screen. His channel name is Who Knows. And there is his link right there. All right. Thank you, Lisa. She's actually asking what is on my hook. And I am going to show that. Tiffany was talking about Amber, says that's exactly why I love her. She's so funny. She also is who I get the butterfly blanket pattern from that I made for my granddaughter. Oh, I am definitely going to have to check that out.
Yeah.
Because if y'all don't know, I have another granddaughter on the way. And Violet is going to have a sister, and her name is going to be Phoenix. So, yeah. So excited about that. Tiffany says, and speaking of granddaughter, my daughter is in the early stages of labor right now.
Oh my God!
Congratulations, Tiffany. Oh my gosh, that is so exciting.
That is awesome.
That is awesome. Oh my gosh, Lisa. She says they do not have Goodwills there. Oh my gosh.
Oh, she's in Australia.
Yes.
That's too bad. It's
Thank
just
you.
a secondhand store, you know.
Yeah. Thank you, Jen. She says it was Butterfly Dreams Crochet with Jeannie. I just always call it Butterfly Dreams, but I call her Jeannie, so I am bad about remembering things. Everyone is wishing Miguel, hoping they feel better. Linda says, I enjoyed being here tonight. Got to run. I have a great rest of the week. Oh, thank you for being here with us, Linda. Excuse me. Anna's saying, please join us Friday night, Marcia Lee. Oh, yes. Please come join us tomorrow night at 7 for Cup to Hook Conversations and at 9 p.m. Eastern Time for movie night. Thank you, Anna. She said she's so happy for me. Lisa says congratulations. I know, but it will be cheaper to go to cheap than the wool stores that she has. Okay. Sorry, I just slurped that tea. So what is on my hook? Right now, I am still working on Miss Beverly's blanket. And this is it here. I've been showing it to you. I'm just trying to continue increasing it. What I have spent the most time on, oh, and by the way, Susan, Mare asked if you would share how to make your bear claws. So
you said it wasn't her recipe, so.
Oh, it wasn't? So Trish, as she was talking about earlier, she has a make-along that she's been doing every month. And this month she's doing the, I can't remember the name of the poncho. Starts with an
Stern
S.
poncho.
Stern poncho. And as she said, it requires using a extended single crochet. And before I show this to you, if you'll remember last week, I had about maybe this, width of it done. And I ended up frogging that. I had 20 rows done and I frogged it to.
It's all my fault.
Yes, it was her fault to increase the hook size. And I did about 5 rows and I was not in love with it. Even though before it was kind of, like together and nice and tight and it was beautiful, with the H hook, it just left little tiny holes in it. And I know that would be great for springtime, especially with the color that I'm using. It is more of a springy color, but I didn't like the holes in it. I liked it better when it was nice and tight. So I frogged all of that and I compromised. I'm using a 4.5 hook. So I've done it in 4.0 and I've now done it in a 5.0. So your D and your H. I don't know what they call the 4.5, but I'm using a 4.5 hook.
Isn't that also like called the 7 hook? Like a 7 hook? Every now, once in a long while, I see.
They actually classify it as a G hook. I've seen a 4.0 and a 4.5 classified as a G hook.
Okay.
Because a 7 is a K hook.
No, not 7 millimeter, but just.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Oh, I don't know. You might be right.
I thought that was kind of like in between a G and an H.
Because it is. I'm not sure. So, in fact, to be honest, the only time I've ever used a hook that's like a half of anything is like when I do like keychains or bookmarks or doilies, some baby stuff, but most of the time it's either like 3/0, 4, it's the C, D, E, F, G, H hooks. It's not the halves. But,
right.
So anyway, I'm using a Lether Co. 4.5 hook to make this, and I mean it's still a very small hook. There we go.
It is, yeah.
So I've redone it, and according to my row counter, I am on row 39, and this is what it's looking like. And that is beautiful, and I love it. And again,
so pretty.
I'm using Caron cotton ripple cakes for that. And it's in the colorway Mauve Glow. It's 100% cotton, so it's going to be cotton. It's part of the Soft Summer Stripes collection. And it's 8.5 ounces, 491 yards. And to fit my beautiful fluffy self, it says I'm going to need 6.5 skeins or cakes. So anyway, I have 7 just to be on the safe side.
We love the fluff, okay?
But I am absolutely loving this.
I love how that's working up.
It's probably not going to take 6.5. I just remembered. Because remember with the last poncho, I did what would be my normal size, and it was way too big. I did smaller in this. So I may not use the full 6.5 cakes. Maybe I'll just use 6. So, because this is, let's see if I can kind of, here, let me. So this is how wide it is. So that's going to be plenty wide enough, but it's a little bit smaller than what I normally would have done. All right, what you got there?
This is mine.
Oh, hang on, let me put you single.
And mine's kind of big. Mine's wider, I think, because I just went down to large, extra large, I think. But yeah, I don't mind mine to be a little bit airy.
I'm doing the 1X.
So, and I am using the mandala yarn.
Now, see, I think that makes a difference too. You're using the H hook and the mandala yarn. So yours would be a little bit bigger. I probably should have, but I don't know. I think it'll be fine.
Like it's gonna, woo. Sorry, my tripod was trying to, it's trying to walk away on its 3 legs.
All right, I do have one more thing to share, but before I do, I'm going to ask our question because the night's getting away from us. So, for those of you who don't know, on Friday nights, we have movie night, and we have been watching Call the Midwife. And the one thing about Call the Midwife, besides the fact that the episodes are just amazingly great, they are tearjerkers. I mean, we're talking real life stories. And you cannot get through an episode without crying. Well, I watched American Idol the other night, and I cried. I am a big Survivor fan. I'm not into reality TV except for Survivor. I love Survivor. I have watched all 41 seasons, and the 42nd season started last night. And lo and behold, if they didn't start sharing people's life stories, and I cried. A guy dislocated his shoulder last night on Survivor, and I cried. And then there was a transgender player that was on there, and they were being very brave and transparent about their life story and their relationship with his parents. And Jeff Probst came and had to pull him from the show because there were some medicine issues that changed like right at the last moment. And for the safety of him as a player and the show, they had to pull him. And they had only been like on this island for 48 hours. And as soon as Jeff started explaining and the guy started explaining that he was going to have to leave, immediately his team just burst into tears and like were screaming and grabbing him and hugging him. And the rawness of that just tore through me. So I still was trying to figure out what our question for tonight was going to be. And I looked at my husband and I said, I know what the question is. And he says, and if you tell me, maybe I'll have an answer. I said, no, not for you, for the live. But I asked him and he gave me his answer. So here's my question. Crying. My favorite sport is baseball. And as Tom Hanks once said on A League of Their Own, there's no crying in baseball. My question is, crying, is it a sign of weakness or is it a healthy thing? And I'm going to tell you, I just think it's healthy. It just means you have compassion and you care about things if you don't cry. If you cry. So I think it's a healthy thing, but oh my gosh. What is your view on crying?
I personally don't find crying weak at all. And I think it's, if you can cry over things like that, it shows the level of empathy that you have. And they say that empathy is the highest form of intelligence. So if you cry, well, okay, I should say, if you're not just sitting there blubbering over yourself and feeling sorry for yourself all the time, and you're not that, you know, the average person with empathy, I think crying is, I think it's not weak at all. You know, I think I think it's not good to hold things in and bottle them in. You know, sometimes crying can be really cleansing. You know, like you had a bad day and you just cry it out and it kind of washes it away, you know. So I find crying can be really cleansing, you know. I think it's kind of different for women than men. I think a lot of men, especially in our generation and older generations, were taught that crying is a weakness and that it's for sissies and all of this toxic masculinity that's been passed down from generation to generation. I think being able to cry these days is something that's transparent, and it's not exposing, but it's being just real, you know, and just being yourself and just saying, yeah, I cry, you know, and it's okay to cry. It's I don't see it as a weakness at all for men or women. You know, it's just part of having emotions and part of being a human being. And when you fight against that, it's not strength. I think fighting against that is a weakness because it's got the basis of fear. You know, what will people think about me? I'm supposed to be strong and not cry. You know, if I cry, I'm afraid of what people will think of me, or I'm afraid, basically, it's fear-based. So I don't think anything that's fear-based is a source of strength. So I think it takes far more strength to be able to cry.
Well, I'm glad you say that because I cry over a lot of things. Like I can see an older couple, you know, because Todd and I, not so much right now because of my journey, but before we loved going to the park and just sitting on a bench and just enjoying the breeze and the trees blowing and the sky clouds and all that. But, you know, we always see different things there, children laughing and whatnot. But the most beautiful thing, and I will cry if I see an elderly couple walking and they're holding hands, you know, or like he's, you know, stepping back and letting her, you know, go first across the bridge, or it just, I don't know, just I cry over the silliest of things, but you know, it doesn't take much, you know, but you know, and Todd's like, why are you crying? And I'm like, that's just so sweet. I feel like a walking box of Kleenexes. You know, I mean, I cry at everything. Oh my gosh, when the Humane Society comes on TV with a commercial and they show those animals, oh my gosh, I am a blubbering mess, you know? Or they have a child come on from St. Jude's or something, and they've got those cute little voices, and then you hear what they're going through. And
yes.
And then there are times that I cry like somebody's gotten me addicted to watching that 80s, 90s sitcom with Reba. Oh my gosh, some of that humor I shouldn't be laughing at, but I laugh so hard I cry, you know? And it's bad when I'm watching it and Todd's sleeping beside me and I start laughing and I'm laughing so hard I'm crying. And he wakes up and he's like, what's wrong? What's wrong? And I'm just like, that's so funny. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I just call myself the blubbering well. Look at your cat. Oh, that's on a cat stand, isn't it?
Yeah, it's on his cat tree.
Okay. I just
I'm waiting for your bed. Okay, he's not eyeballing the curtain rod yet.
He's stealing the show.
How dare you, Zevo?
Everyone say hello to her cat. So let's see what everybody's saying, Trish. Thank you, Angela. She said that my blanket was beautiful. Either my blanket or the poncho is beautiful. Hello, Dana. Dana with Wonderless Crochet is here. Hello. Mare says, very pretty, Cynthia, and not solid. No, it is not a solid, but I'm loving it. I can't wait to see it finished. But I am glad you're giving us 2 months. Thank you, Anna. She says it looks beautiful. Mare says small holes. Yes. Susan says, Red, the recipe is from Collard Valley Cooks on TB, is where she got her bear claw recipe. Lisa says, oh, Cynthia, I went looking for Longmire on Netflix and it wasn't on there. Oh, I am so sorry, Lisa. That is really good. You would really enjoy it. And Tiffany was saying, maybe, Lisa, it's because you're in a different country. Anna says crying is a healthy thing. Jen says both for her. Lisa says, I think it's a healthy thing and it's good to show your feelings. Well, y'all are making me feel really good. Thank you for your answers. Susan says, yes, it's a healthy thing. Angela says healthy unless you're made fun of while doing it. That's not fun. Obviously not. Yes. Lisa says, Tiffany, maybe that's why I am in a different country. Oh. And Tiffany says, I'd say healthy. Crying helps with many things. Anger, sadness, happiness. A good healthy cry is sometimes just needed. I agree with that. And sometimes, I don't know about y'all, but I may not even be seeing anything. I may not even be watching anything. I may just be in a moment. And all of a sudden, I get emotional. You know, like, I mean, it's not because of anything. It's not because of pain. It's not because something sad is going on. Something just sometimes comes over me and I feel this need. But I will say, if I'm still long enough, I feel like God will actually center me on something. And I do end up in those moments, find myself being overwhelmed with the thought of a particular person or event. And I find myself praying for that because I feel like God is stopping me and putting me in that. But maybe that just makes me a weirdo. I don't know. Mare says, I think it's healthy because it allows you to get out emotions that you might hide from the general public by identifying with something. I'm about to cry now. Or something in a controlled manner, channeling your emotions. And I do agree with that. And you saying that, Mare, makes me think about something. I wasn't even going to share this, Trish. Our friends, they're so real and so kind. I fell again yesterday, but it wasn't like I stumbled or fell. I literally stood up out of the wheelchair and I went to take a step towards the day bed, and my leg was just not there. And unfortunately, I found myself over by the mannequin over here. And so that's a good bit away from the table here. So I couldn't even get my phone. And it took me a while to finally get up. And when I did, I went and laid down. So Todd helped me get to the recliner. And that's when I started watching Survivor. And it's not that the guy whose arm came out of socket, it wasn't that he was showing pain, although you could see it was hanging limp. It was awful. But I just cried and cried over that. And I know that's kind of weird, but Mare, I think you're right sometimes, you know, and not just something like that, not just something physical, but just something you're going through. And maybe you're not even fully aware that your emotions are surrounded by that. You know, like you're not fully aware of the effect that something has had on you until you see it in somebody else. And then those emotions are released, you know? So I appreciate what all y'all are saying. Hello, Jeannie from Proverbs 31 Yarn. Welcome in. She says, I've been here just listening, not feeling well at all. I am sorry to hear that. I pray that you are feeling much, much better and very soon. Glad you're here just listening in. We're talking about crying, whether it's healthy or not. She says, my BP has been very high and feeling very weak and tired. Well, definitely you need to be resting. And I hope you are laying down. Wanda says, night all, 4 a.m. is going to come early. Enjoy watching you too. You know, I saw something earlier, Wanda. You said that Mr. Joyful could keep his 4 a.m. and I wasn't sure what that meant, and now I get it. So you have to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. Well, thank you for being here, and I hope that you have a great day tomorrow. And that means you're going to be really tired tomorrow night. So I hope we get to see you, but if not, we will understand. Everyone is wishing Jeannie their love, prayers, and concern. Thank you for that.
Yes, stay safe. Take
Yeah.
good care of yourself. Get plenty of sleep.
Blind Needles is here with us. Hello and welcome in. And she says, oh, it's totally healthy. There's nothing like a good cry.
That's right.
Thank you. Thank you for all of your answers. So the last thing that I have to share with you is everybody knows Crystal from Bag a Day. And I'm not going to call her an enabler. I'm going to call her an inspirationalist.
I'll call her an enabler then. Crystal, you're an enabler. And we love you for it.
She inspires us to crochet. She inspires us to buy yarn. She encourages us to be knowledgeable and creative and crafty.
She's very inspirational too. That is very true.
Well, she is doing, as many of you know, her very first crochet along, make along, whatever, with the Sesame Street characters. And she is so wonderful that she has said that you don't have to have the Sesame Street characters to do the crochet along, but how fun it would be. And so when I first heard she was going to do this before she got started, I started looking for the Sesame Street characters. And I've seen them on her show several times. That's where I have seen them the most part at. She's given some away in the past, and I've seen them on her shelf in the background. But anyway, I couldn't find them. Like I found I found a Big Bird here, and I think it was a Count Dracula somewhere else, but I couldn't find like the whole crew or even more than, like one. And so I didn't want to get two, and that's all I had. So I had decided that I would just, when I finished some of this stuff, I would go back and I would do her crochet along with whatever yarn I had. But Trish kept talking about Mary Maxim. And oddly enough, I used to get Mary Maxim's catalogs all the time. And I haven't gotten one in probably close to 3 years. And out of the blue, after Trish has been talking, Mary Maxim Knit Club and Knit Crate and all whatever, I get this email from Mary Maxim and it says, hello, we haven't seen you in a long time. Here's one.
We miss you. Where have you been?
And that's exactly what it was. So I went on and started looking. Well, holy cow. The yarn gods were with me because not only did I find that Mary Maxim carried the Sesame Street characters, they had all of them. Look.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my God.
So I got them. So I can now start with all the other whips I've got going on and I'm struggling with. I can move along. Well,
I can't afford to get them.
Mary Maxim is an enabler because they're like, your shipment should have arrived. Thank you for your order. And because we're so happy to see you, I kid you not, they're like, you have free shipping until midnight Friday night on any order that you place with Mary Maxim. So I think I'm going to go get another set of Sesame Street characters when we get over here.
Of course you find them when I'm broke and I can't afford to get them.
I am so excited.
Oh my God, I love them so much. I want them.
And I have to tell you, as you've known on my channel, this week was my Marine son's birthday. He turned 25. A fourth of a century-year-old. What it would be to be 25. I don't want to be 25 again, but I would like my 25-year-old version of my body back. That's what I would like. But anyway, I was talking to him about these, and he's like, you are making that blanket for my future child, your future grandchild. And I was like, yeah. So now I want to go get another set. He's so excited about having these.
Oh, were they expensive?
Mary Maxim's were a little bit more than where I'd seen them on Michael's and on Lion Brand. Mary Maxim, I think they were like $6 and something for the 3-pack. No, excuse me, a piece.
Oh, I was gonna say that's cheap.
A piece.
Oh,
And something. They weren't quite $7, but they were over $6. I can't remember. It was like $6.49 or $6.99. So, and I've seen them like for $5 and something on the others, but they didn't have them. Mary Maxim is the only one that I found all of them. So.
Oh God, yeah. And I want them so bad, Cynthia.
So yeah, but yeah, I'm so excited. I don't know if I'm more excited about the Sesame Street characters or just really or being a part of Crystal's first make along. You know, I'm so excited. So, but that's all I have to share today. Let's see what everyone's saying. Tiffany says, Crystal helped me get my Crojo back a year and a half ago. She is wonderful. And as you know, I do have it right here, so I'll show. I am currently right now also making her Pure Innocent shawl with Sylvia Olivo and Mare, who's here right now. The three of us are currently working on her Pure Innocent shawl. And I've shown this before, but this is how much more I've gotten done on it. I mean, it's getting bigger.
Yeah.
And I just love it.
It's beautiful.
So, yes. So, yes, I love Crystal with Bag a Day. All right. Lisa says, I have made 3 of Crystal's blankets. That needs to be part of my boss and I were talking today how 2022 is already flying by. It's just hard to believe that we are quickly approaching the middle of March. But with that being said, there's still a lot of 2022 left. And right now with this blanket, I'm technically making something off of Krista from the Secret Yarnery. I'm currently making something off of Crystal from Bag a Day's channel. And I definitely want to make something from Creative Grandma's channel. Mm-hmm. So that's 3 channels. So I want to find a total of 10 channels that I want to make something that they designed and did a tutorial on in 2022. So that is my challenge. I might even make a video and challenge everybody to find 10 channels and find a project on those 10 channels and commit to trying to do them in 2022. Or I'll start that next year. Maybe I'll start that next year. I'll set the precedence this year and then I'll challenge everybody next year. How about that?
Or, we could do the crochet along. Pick any YouTuber, even the small channels, and pick one pattern and be like, this is the pattern of the month that we're all going to do together, except instead of people having the trouble of affording to buy a book or something, they could just go on YouTube and get the tutorial. And then
do that, because I told Sylvia called me up one day, okay? And for those of you who don't know Sylvia Livo, she's on my channel a lot. She inspires me in so many ways in life, not just in crochet, but in life. She's completely blind, She wasn't always blind. She's blind because of her diabetes. She has a lot of issues with her diabetes. She's on dialysis 2 days a week. And this woman makes the most beautiful crochet work I've ever seen. And she's blind. One of these days, I'm going to do a blind challenge because we talk about different stitches. And she's like, well, you have to walk me through that. And I'm like, because I feel like she is so much more talented than I am. But she calls me up and she's like, Cynthia, I want to do a project with you. I'm like, Sylvia, I'm normally a one project person. Like I like to do a project, finish it, and start another one. I don't like doing multiples. This is the first time I've done multiples. I was like, Sylvia, I'm already doing 5 projects. I can't do any more. And she's like, well, we'll only work on it so many hours a week. It's hard to say no to this sweet, loving woman. So I'm like, okay, 2 hours. I will work on a project with you 2 hours a week. She's already finished hers. I'm not even close. I probably got at least 4, maybe 5 more weeks worth to do. So anyway, that might be what we do because Sylvia's like, when we finish this, we got to start another project, Cynthia. I love you, but I'm struggling to do the other 5 that I was originally doing. And of my projects, okay, it's not even in the 5. I have a Jada and Stitches blanket that I started. It was a crochet along for the whole year of 2019. I have not finished that. I've got all the appliques done. I need to just sew them on the blanket. So that's what I'm going to tell Sylvia, Trish. We're just going to pick a channel. We're going to pick a tutorial off of that channel, and we'll just do it as a group. And yeah, that will be our Sylvia making project. I like that idea. You're right. It's right there. Nobody has to buy a book. The tutorial, and it doesn't matter what country you're in. The tutorial is there. So
yeah.
We'll have access to it. So,
and it would kind of go along with Darla, the crafty yarn owl, how she's like making something from everybody's channel and or finding smaller channels and putting the spotlight on them.
Yes.
By making something from one of their tutorials. So I think Dana also has been featuring some channels, but I think it'd just be fun to kind of go along with what she's doing, but make it like a featured monthly pattern that everyone can join in and do together.
I like that. Well, maybe that's something we can just start here with the Joyful Yarnivores.
Yeah, for sure. Like 1 week you could pick a pattern that we all do, or 1 month, or 1 month.
Ready to cry.
The next month I can pick the next one.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's start that with April.
Okay, because I think November, December, January, February, March, April. April was going to be my last month for doing my make along, crochet along, and then it was going to be a kind of kind of touch base and see if I should do it for another 6 months. So now maybe instead of Selena Baca, the next 6 months will just be like some of the smaller YouTube channels that do tutorials.
So when does your make along end?
April is supposed to be the last month. So actually the Stearns poncho should be the last pattern.
With May then. Why don't we do that?
Okay.
And
let's do it.
And maybe what we can do is that last Thursday in March. No. Sometime in April on our Thursday live, we'll just center that mainly and maybe get people to drop ideas of tutorials they want to do. And maybe we can figure it out that way.
And just feature a new pattern for the month. And
Yeah.
instead of a book, it's going to be some of these new creators who have really great patterns.
Right.
You know, maybe the first one will start out with like maybe one of your tutorials. And then like at the end of the 6 months, you know, the last month we could do one of mine and then feature these channels. Or we could just make it like a year-long thing, you know, like, because we do tutorials too, you
Right.
know. I mean, I haven't done one for a long time.
Me neither.
for certain reasons, but we can start out with one of our patterns and finish with one of our patterns and just do everyone else's patterns in between.
That sounds great. Let me see what everyone in the chat is saying and see what if they're commenting on that or not. Oh, Angela has left us. She said, "Have a great evening, ladies. Time for bedtime for daughter. Good to spend some time with you, ladies. Hope to see you tomorrow." Woo, woo.
I hope so too.
Yeah. Lisa says, "I'm making a beanie from Julie the Whippy Chick." That's another great channel. I love Julie. Kivia is here. Hello. And Be Creative Crafts has joined us. Hello. I think that sounds like a great idea. And Doneen says, "Hi, ladies. Hello and welcome." And Tiffany says, "Oh, hello to Doneen." So really not a whole lot of feedback on that except for from Be Creative Crafts.
Tiffany says that sounds like fun.
It would be, which is Pam, by the way. And yeah, I'm excited about that. Hello, Melissa. Welcome in. She says, "Hey, my sweet Cynthia and all in the chat. How are you, my love? About to lay down, sweetie. Not feeling too good. Wanted to say hi." Well, sorry to hear that you're not feeling well. Been trying to keep an eye on your channel. And again, right quick, I am going to drop your link. Melissa is trying to get to her 1K. And she has a really nice big giveaway in store when she reaches that. And so I'm going to drop her link.
We're getting a lot of positive feedback about the idea.
That is awesome.
That is a good idea. That is a good idea. I love the idea.
Oh, good. I think that would be fun. Now I just got to call Miss Sylvia and tell her dreams have come true. She's such a joy. I've never seen somebody go through as much as she's going through and yet have this just beautiful, you know, personality and love about her. Okay, there is Melissa's link. I hope that came through correctly. All right. Well, I'm excited about that. Well, Trish and I will definitely work on that. And it is something that we will start really pushing maybe about mid-April. And we'll start it at the 1st of May. So I'm
so excited.
All right. And then when we're done, Trish, our live on that Thursday following the ending, like maybe the first, when we announce the new project and the new channel, we can open it up and let people actually come up and show what we did the month before, and they can show us theirs.
Yes.
That would be fun. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. Well, you know, we were just talking at the very beginning of this video to be patient with us as we try to figure out the direction that we were going to take this live in, and voila, look what God did. He's so good all the time.
Amen.
So I'm excited. Oh, okay.
I'm excited too.
I got to get busy and wrap up my project so that I can just get ready for some more fun. Oh, sweet. Kivia said she will be there Saturday, Melissa. Candy says, I came back. It's not been a good shift. Need some joy. Oh, joy, 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 Candy. I will pray that everyone will behave, that when they open that door and the little bell goes ding, ding, or whatever it does at your door, that they will just come in with a smile on their face.
That's right.
I know. I love Sylvia. She is just a pure walking form of joy. What? What? Melissa! Congratulations! She says, I hit my 1K. Woohoo! Picking my giveaway winner on Saturday. Get out! Yay! Sorry, getting so excited.
That is awesome. I can't wait to hit my 1K.
Oh my gosh, look at my face is turning red. I'm so excited. Talk about tears. Oh, Melissa. Oh my gosh, that just makes my heart smile. Oh my gosh. Okay, Candy. Megan says, joy, Melissa. Oh my gosh, that is so exciting. Mare says she likes your new channel name, Candy. Guess who is here, Trish?
Who?
Sylvia. She says, hi, Cynthia. Hi, Purple. How are you doing? God bless you. And hi, everybody. God bless you all. Have a beautiful evening. Sylvia, were your ears burning? We were just talking about you, Sylvia. Oh my gosh. Well, I have some good news to call you with, Sylvia. But it'll be in a little while because I made a promise to somebody that I would spend some time with them as soon as I got off this live. And I've already gone over a little bit. So give me about an hour, Sylvia. Oh my gosh, y'all. Just hug Melissa up. I'm so excited.
Hug.
I know. Oh my gosh. That
must feel awesome.
I know. See, Melissa, I'm so glad you came on here tonight. I'm sorry that you're not feeling well, but I'm so glad you came on because you just ended this live in the most perfect way. Oh,
very positive and joyful way. Yes.
Yes. She says, thanks, Cynthia, for your support, my love, and for your help on getting me there. Oh my gosh, Melissa, you are so deserving, my friend. Just sit back and enjoy the ride and the adventure because everyone loves you. Oh my gosh. Whew. Susan says, I missed what you were talking about. Had to do my laundry. So first and foremost, Melissa with Melissa's Crochet with Love made her 1K. That is amazing. She has a giveaway going on. She's going to pick a winner Saturday. And then the other thing Trish and I were talking about, so if you're still here, Sylvia, you're going to hear it now, right here and now. Starting the 1st of May, we are going to pick a channel, preferably a small channel, and we are going to start every month doing a tutorial off of their channel, and we'll do it collectively as a group. So,
well, it won't just be one channel. It'll be a variety of channels. We're just going to pick one pattern from a channel to do that month together.
Right. Okay. Thank you for clarifying that. For a minute there, I thought you were saying still more than one project in a month. And I'm just like,
what? Oh, no. More than one channel, though.
Yes. It won't be, you're right. It won't be the same channel every month.
Right.
And by the way, I'm not sick. whenever I talk a lot and my mouth gets really dry, I just cough. So
same here.
Completely healthy at the moment. Thank you, Lord, for that. Let's see. Melissa says, "You have me crying, my sweet Joy friend." Oh, we just love you, Melissa. She says, "Thanks, everyone." And then everyone's telling Sylvia hello. All right. Hope you feel better, Melissa. Oh, sweet. Kivia says she left something at your door, Trish. Do y'all live close? Or your channel door?
Maybe my channel door.
Okay. Well, thank you for that, Kivia. I know, Megan. She says, "Stay hydrated, hydrate." I'm the worst when it comes to hydrating. But I've almost drank my whole cup of tea. Here's the last sip right here.
I got 2 new subscribers tonight.
Yay! Okay. So thank you, everyone, for coming and joining us tonight, sharing with your love, your heart, your joy, telling us what's in your hook. Telling us what's in your cup, sharing what's on your hook, letting Trish and I share the same and just share life with you and talk about crying and whether or not it is healthy or a sign of weakness. And of course, all of you shared that it is a sign of something healthy and cleansing and what?
Strength.
And strength. That's right. That's right. Crying is a good thing. So Tom Hanks may say there's no crying in baseball, but we are here to lay it down and say there is crying in crochet.
That's right, because this is not a fictional based in 1940 baseball movie.
Right?
This is real life. Yes. It's your party. Cry if you want to.
Amen. Kivia said it was your channel door. So thank
you so much.
All right. Well, we love you guys. And again, thank you for coming and hanging out with us. We went really late tonight. Sorry about that. But it was a lot of fun. I think it was a great topic. And yeah, can't wait to see you next week. And once again, want to invite everyone tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to Cut the Hook Conversation with me, and at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for movie night. Trish, anything special coming up on your channel in the next week?
I do have a video coming out. Well, I still have to post the video of everyone's February finished mate. So I'm going to be doing that. And then I have my trip to Goodwill and some things that we bought there. So that's coming up. And then I'll probably show off my premiere yarn haul video. And I got another yarn haul coming in from Hobby Yarns. And I have a small conflict because I ordered something from a shop on Etsy that is based in Ukraine. So I don't know. It was kind of a really slim window on whether or not my package got to the post office before Russia attacked them. So I'm not sure if I'm going to get the package or not. But if I do, it's going to be super extra special because it's coming from Ukraine. So I got some things in the works. So we'll see. Anyway, before we go, I just want to tell everybody that we appreciate you so much. And I always end my videos by saying to do random acts of kindness and be kind to one another. Still have boundaries. Be careful who you give yourself to, your kindness and compassion, but be compassionate and take care of each other.
Awesome. Hey, Veronica. And I also want to say, of course, always be joyful, stay crafty in your own way, make your own joyful creations, and above everything else, always be humble and kind. All right. From Trish and Cynthia, we love you so much. Have a great week, everyone. Hope to see you tomorrow, but if not, we'll see you right back here, same time, same place, except next week we'll be on Trisha's channel. All right. Mwah. Bye.